Last time we finished up our dealings in Durotar. We were then directed to enter the Northern Barrens to find out more about the Burning Blade. Let's start this off by taking a look at the Whoa. What? Just chill. Alright? Just give it a break. Alright, fine. Fine, whatever. Alright. Don't worry, Alliance. I haven't forgotten about you. Let's take a look at what's going on with the Alliance in World of Warcraft. Started, I think it's only proper that I introduce myself, even though I didn't do that at all when we talked about Durotar. My name is Cameron. I also go by Quaylen for all my gamer friends, and I'm a content creator specifically for World of Warcraft quest lore. So if you're interested in learning about World of Warcraft and the stories it tells, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Okay, let's get into the Alliance side of things. We're jumping all the way across the ocean from Kalimdor to the Eastern Kingdoms to a little place called Northshire. This is the starting zone for the humans, and it's in a bit of trouble. You're a new recruit directly from Stormwind, the Alliance capital. Upon arriving to Northshire, you meet Marshal McBride. He tells you that the Blackrock orcs have managed to sneak into Northshire through a break in the mountain. McBride's soldiers are doing the best that they can to push the orcs back, but he thinks that they're going to be overrun pretty soon. He wants you to help the soldiers by killing 6 blackrock wargs. Now, in regards to this quest and the ones to follow, we're going to be taking a look at the west and northwest areas of Northshire. So you head out, you kill the 6 blackrock wargs. Then you head back to McBride to report. McBride says that you bought them a little bit of time, but now they've got an even bigger problem to deal with. He says that the orcs aren't fools and they've been sizing everyone up through their spyglasses, making sure that when they attack, it'll be to their advantage. McBride wants you to take the fight to them by killing 8 blackrock spies. So once again, you head out and you engage with the blackrock spies until you've killed 8 of them. Then you head back to McBride to report. McBride says that you've done a really good job and that maybe it's a good time to start your training. Not like you already, went through training in Stormwind, but here we go. McBride received a message from Sergeant Willem stating that the Blackrock orcs have hired goblin assassins. They ambushed the battalion behind the abbey, and Sergeant Willem has asked for a hero to be sent to help out. Marshal McBride wants you to find Sergeant Willem and find out how you can help out the situation. So you head out to find Sergeant Willem, but wait, do we really need the motorcycle? Much better. Upon finding Sergeant Willem, you confirm that the goblin assassins are real. And Sergeant Willem doesn't want to send more soldiers out to die, so he needs a volunteer, someone willing to risk their life, and this is where you come in. Now, Sergeant Willem asks if you've ever seen a goblin before. He calls them wretched little green monsters that only love 2 things: gold and themselves. Now, the orcs in fact did hire them to kill off Alliance soldiers. Sergeant Willem wants you to kill 8 of the goblin assassins located in the fields to the north. Now, next to Sergeant Willem is Brother Paxton. He's walking around helping the soldiers by giving them a couple heals now and then. When you talk to Brother Paxton, he starts preaching to you about the Holy Light. After that, he wants you to take a prayer book to the field in the north. And once you're there, he wants you to use it to cast the light's healing touch on injured soldiers. So now it's time to make your way to the north. You kill 8 of the goblin assassins and you heal 4 of the injured soldiers with the book. Then you head back to Sergeant Willem and Brother Paxton. Brother Paxton hopes that now you understand the power of the light. And he comes off as this radical individual because he's all like, "The light giveth hope, brother. The light taketh from the darkness. Blessed be the light." And that's it. He doesn't thank you, he just goes back to helping out the soldiers. Upon returning to Sergeant Willem, he says that the goblins will think twice before taking another mercenary jobs from the orcs after what you just did. Sergeant Willem tells you that you've done an excellent job and that the area is now clear. He tells you that they'll take care of the remaining stragglers. He wants you to report back to Marshal McBride in front of Northshire Abbey and tell him that the goblin situation is under control. Marshal McBride says that with your help, they've been able to secure the northern and western sectors of Northshire. But they still have a rather large contingency of orcs in the east, and they've started to burn down the forest. Marshal McBride wants you to head east across the river and into the vineyard and kill the Blackrock orcs and take their weapons as proof of their demise. And you'll be collecting 8 of them to be exact. On your way out, you run into Millie Osworth. Now she's the owner of Northshire Vineyard. She says that times like these make her long for when the Defias were still around. They occupied the vineyard before the Cataclysm opened up a pathway from the burning steppes, allowing the blackrock orcs to pour into Northshire. The vineyard is all that Millie has left, and she asks you to take her fire extinguisher and put out 8 fires that the orcs started. So you head out to the vineyard, you kill the orcs and take their weapons as evidence. You also extinguish the flames that are burning down the vineyard. After that, you report back to Millie and McBride. Millie says that you're truly a hero of the Alliance. And even though that there's nothing left of the vineyard, she has hope that she can rebuild it. Marshal McBride says that the blackrock orcs will fall now that their main force is defeated, and that only one more task remains. McBride tells you that the orcs are led by a savage beast named Kurtok the Slayer. He's responsible for the invasion of Northshire, and must be killed if there's to be any peace in the valley. McBride wants you to kill him before they can prepare another assault. So you head back to the vineyard area. You find Kurtok and engage him in a vicious fight. After you kill him, you head back to McBride. Upon returning, Marshal McBride says that the valley is safe once again. He also mentions that he'll send peasants to attempt to seal the passage so that orcs can't enter the territory again. He says that you're a hero with proven interest in the security of Northshire, and are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding area of Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then McBride has a task for you. He's prepared papers for Marshal Dugan in Goldshire, located south past the border gates of Northshire. On your way out of the valley, you run into Falcon Eisenstrider. He tells you that every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and that there's no finer place to get some R&R than at the Lion's Pride Inn located in Goldshire. He says his friend, innkeeper Farley, is the one who runs the inn, and that if you tell him that Falcon sent you, he may give you a discount on food and drink. So you make your way to Goldshire to find Marshal Dugan and the Lion's Pride Inn, and find out what adventures await for you. So that wraps it up for Northshire, but there's plenty more to do in Elwyn Forest. If you're enjoying this content and would like to support this channel, please check out the Patreon link down below. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, and we'll see you guys next time when we discover what happens next in the Tales of Azeroth.